It might shock you to learn that certain popular exercises could be secretly damaging your body after age 65. According to recent findings from leading health institutions, older adults who engage in the wrong physical activities face up to 48% higher risk of serious injury and hospitalization. This isn't just a statistic, it's a wake-up call. What's truly alarming is that many workouts marketed as beneficial can actually speed up joint deterioration, strain your heart, compromise your balance, and significantly increase your chances of dangerous falls. These are life-threatening risks that every senior needs to understand. But here's the encouraging part. Making the right exercise choices can dramatically improve your longevity, sharpen your mind, boost your mobility, and help you maintain your independence well into your golden years. Today, I'll expose 3 exercises that seniors should absolutely avoid, plus 3 essential movements you need to incorporate into your routine for optimal health and vitality. Now, let's expose the first dangerous exercise that could be undermining your health right now. 1. High-impact running. I remember meeting Sarah, a vibrant 72-year-old from Denver who had been running every morning since her 30s. "It's my meditation," she told me with a smile. But lately, her knees had been telling a different story, one of increasing pain and stiffness that no amount of determination could ignore. Here's what happens to our bodies as we age. The cushioning in our joints naturally becomes thinner, like a well-loved carpet that's been walked on for decades. Our bones become a bit more delicate, and that springy cartilage doesn't bounce back quite like it used to. When we run on hard surfaces, each step sends about 3 times our body weight through these precious joints. Studies have found that runners over 65 face a higher risk of knee and hip problems compared to those who choose gentler activities. But here's what I find most heartbreaking. Many devoted runners feel like they're losing a part of themselves when they have to slow down. That morning ritual, that runner's high, that sense of accomplishment, it all feels threatened. But dear friends, I have wonderful news. You don't have to give up that feeling of freedom and accomplishment. Sarah discovered that switching to power walking on soft trails gave her the same mental clarity and joy without the joint pain. Swimming became her new meditation in motion. She even joined a cycling group and made new friends who shared her love of morning exercise. The truth is, adapting isn't giving up. It's giving yourself the gift of many more active years ahead. Your body has carried you through decades of life, and now it's asking for a little gentleness in return. Speaking of being gentle with ourselves, there's another exercise that might surprise you with its hidden risks. 2. Heavy weightlifting. Let me tell you about Robert, a 70-year-old grandfather who always prided himself on his strength. "I've been lifting weights since high school," he'd say, loading up the barbell just like he did in his younger days. But one morning, as he pushed through his usual bench press, he felt a sudden pressure in his chest that sent him straight to the emergency room. You see, our blood vessels change as we age. They become less flexible, more like garden hoses that have been left out in the sun too long. When we lift heavy weights, our blood pressure can spike dramatically, and those less flexible vessels might not handle it well. The American Geriatric Society has found that heavy lifting can put unnecessary strain on aging hearts and blood vessels. But it's not just about our hearts. Our tendons and ligaments, those important connectors that hold everything together, become less elastic over time. What used to be a minor strain in our 30s might become a serious injury in our 70s. And healing takes longer now, doesn't it? I understand the desire to stay strong. Strength represents independence, capability, and vitality. The good news is that you can maintain and even build strength safely. Robert learned that using lighter weights with more repetitions gave him excellent results without the risks. He discovered resistance bands, which provide smooth, joint-friendly resistance. He even started doing bodyweight exercises like modified push-ups and chair squats. "I'm actually stronger now than I was with those heavy weights," Robert told me recently, "and I don't wake up sore every morning anymore." His grandchildren still call him their strong grandpa, and he can lift them with confidence. Remember, true strength isn't about how much weight you can lift. It's about maintaining the ability to do what you love for years to come. Now, let's talk about another type of exercise that might seem fun, but could be particularly risky. 3. Plyometric exercises. Have you ever watched those fitness videos where people are jumping onto boxes or doing burpees? They look so energetic and youthful. I met Linda, a 68-year-old retired teacher, who decided to try a high-intensity class with her daughter. "I wanted to prove I could keep up," she laughed, though the laughter faded when she described missing the box on her third jump and ending up with a sprained ankle that took months to heal. Here's what makes jumping exercises particularly challenging for us as we age. Our reaction time naturally slows down, and our balance systems aren't quite as sharp as they once were. It's like trying to catch a ball in dim lighting. Your brain knows what to do, but the message doesn't travel quite as quickly to your muscles. The CDC tells us that falls are the leading cause of injury among older adults, and many happen during quick, unpredictable movements. When we jump and land, the impact can be up to 7 times our body weight. Imagine dropping 7 bags of groceries on your knees all at once. But what touches my heart most is the fear that often follows these injuries. Linda admitted she became afraid of any exercise after her fall. "I lost my confidence," she shared. This fear can lead us to avoid movement altogether, which is the opposite of what our bodies need. The beautiful truth is that we can build strength, agility, and coordination without the jumping. Linda found her confidence again through Tai Chi, which improved her balance tremendously. She does step-ups using her sturdy kitchen chair and practices gentle movements that challenge her coordination safely. "I feel more balanced now than I did before my injury," Linda recently told me, "and I'm not afraid anymore." Now that we've talked about exercises to approach with caution, let me share 3 wonderful activities that can truly enhance your life. 4. Brisk walking. There's something magical about a good walk, isn't there? Dorothy, a 78-year-old from Phoenix, thought her active days were behind her when arthritis made her tennis games too painful. Her doctor suggested something that seemed almost too simple: daily brisk walking. How could walking possibly replace tennis? She wondered. 6 months later, Dorothy had lost 15 pounds, reduced her blood pressure medication, and felt more energetic than she had in years. "I feel like I've discovered the fountain of youth," she told me, her eyes twinkling. "And it was hiding in plain sight all along." Research from Harvard Medical School shows that walking briskly for just 30 minutes a day can reduce your risk of heart disease, stroke, and even some cancers by up to 40%. But numbers don't tell the whole story. Walking does something wonderful for our spirits too. It connects us with our neighborhoods, lets us enjoy nature, and gives us time to think or chat with friends. The secret is in the word brisk. You want to walk like you're heading to meet a good friend for coffee. Purposeful, but not rushed. You should be able to talk, but maybe not sing your favorite song. Start with just 10 minutes if that's what feels comfortable, and gradually build up. Dorothy now leads a walking group in her community. "We solve all the world's problems on our morning walks," she jokes. "And I've made more friends in the past year than in the previous decade." The best part? You don't need special equipment or a gym membership. Just comfortable shoes and a safe place to walk. Rain or shine, mall or park, your daily walk can become a treasured ritual. But while walking strengthens your body, there's another crucial skill that could literally keep you on your feet. 5. Balance exercises. Did you know that 1 in 4 Americans over 65 experiences a fall each year? When I shared this statistic with Frank, an 82-year-old from Seattle, he nodded knowingly. "I had a close call in the bathroom last winter," he admitted. "It scared me more than I'd like to admit." But here's what's remarkable about Frank's story. Instead of letting fear win, he decided to take action. He started with simple balance exercises, like standing on one foot while holding onto his kitchen counter. "I felt silly at first," he chuckled, "like a flamingo making breakfast." Balance exercises work like magic because they retrain your body and brain to work together smoothly. It's like tuning up an instrument. With practice, everything starts working in harmony again. You can start with something as simple as standing heel to toe for a few seconds, or practicing getting up from a chair without using your hands. Within just a few weeks, Frank noticed he felt steadier on his feet. The best part wasn't just the physical improvement, he shared. It was getting my confidence back. I stopped being afraid of every uneven sidewalk or wet floor. Research shows that regular balance practice can reduce fall risk by more than 35%. But beyond statistics, it's about freedom. The freedom to play with grandchildren on the floor, to garden without worry, to dance at weddings. Frank now practices balance exercises while watching the evening news. 10 minutes a day keeps the walker away, he says with a wink. His daughter recently told me she's amazed at how much more active and confident her father has become. You can start today with simple exercises. Try standing on one foot while brushing your teeth, or walk heel to toe across your living room. Your future self will thank you. Now, let's explore one more essential exercise that helps maintain your independence. 6. Light strength training. When Betty from Michigan turned 75, she noticed something troubling. Carrying her groceries had become a challenge, and getting up from her favorite armchair required a struggle. "I felt like I was losing my independence, one grocery bag at a time," she shared with me. Her doctor explained something called sarcopenia, a fancy word for the muscle loss that happens naturally as we age. After 60, we can lose up to 15% of our muscle strength each decade if we don't actively work to maintain it. But here's the encouraging part. It's never too late to rebuild strength. Betty started with the simplest tools, resistance bands she ordered online for less than the cost of a restaurant meal. She began with gentle exercises while sitting in her chair. Arm curls, leg extensions, and seated rows. "I was amazed that something so simple could make such a difference," she told me. Light strength training isn't about building big muscles or impressing anyone at the gym. It's about maintaining the strength to hug your grandchildren, carry your own groceries, and rise from a chair with dignity. Studies show that seniors who do light resistance training twice a week improve not just their strength, but their balance, bone density, and even mental sharpness. Within 3 months, Betty was not only carrying her own groceries, but helping her elderly neighbor with hers. "I feel useful again," she beamed, strong enough to give back to others. You can start with exercises using just your body weight, wall push-ups, chair squats, or leg lifts while holding on to a sturdy chair. Even soup cans can serve as light weights for arm exercises. The key is consistency, not intensity. Remember, every bit of strength you maintain or rebuild is an investment in your independence, your confidence, and your ability to enjoy life to its fullest. My dear friends, the choices we make today about our exercise routine truly shape our tomorrows. It's not about giving up the activities you love. It's about adapting them wisely so you can stay active, independent, and joyful for many years to come. Whether you choose gentle walking, balance exercises, or light strength training, remember that every positive step is a gift to your future self. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these exercises are you excited to try? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. And please don't forget to subscribe for more encouraging health tips designed especially for you. Remember, it's never too late to make choices that support your health and happiness. You've got this.